everybody, I'm Ryan, and today we're going to talk about the standard metagame. Now, with all my metagames, a disclaimer that Magic Online only posts the top 32 of challenges, so technically this is a bit of a winner's metagame, but that's okay. I think it's a pretty good reflection of the overall metagame. Anyway, so let's jump into it. At the very top, just like a few weeks ago when we did the standard metagame, is Esper Self-Bounce. Not as wildly dominant as it was. I think it being over 30% a few weeks ago was just a product of it being like the new deck. But it's sitting at the top with a comfortable 15.2% of the meta. In second is Gruul Prowess, then quickly followed by Dimir Midrange, and then Gruul Aggro, and then Golgari midrange. So if you want to look at this graph, then please pause it and check it out. But let's talk about these top 5 decks, starting with Golgari midrange. Golgari midrange is as close as you can get to like totally fair Magic as far as the top 5 decks in standard go. Is looking to 1-for-1 their opponent with hand destruction and removal spells while playing creatures that get value beyond themselves, either by drawing extra cards like Maso Dread Knight or Glissa, or by just being insane threats so that they can capitalize on that 1-for-1-ingness. Gruul Aggro is an extremely powerful aggro deck for standard. It capitalizes on Valiant from Heartfire Hero and Emberheart Challenger, and then uses pump spells and cards like Manifold Mouse and Rockface Village to trigger those Valiants, to draw cards, make their creatures really, really big, and then surround all of that with a pretty incredible red-based aggressive deck. Dimir Midrange is in third, and while this is kind of a 1-for-1 midrange deck, what this deck is also attempting to do is play evasive creatures that do other things as well, whether they tap things down, draw cards on your opponent, draw cards like with Fairy Mastermind, create map tokens, whatever, and then capitalize on that evasiveness by being able to ninjutsu Kaido in and then replay that creature that, again, does something when it enters, or by playing Enduring Curiosity to draw a ridiculous amount of cards, thus making the 1-for-1 profitable and game winnableness. In second is Gruul Prowess, not to be confused with Gruul Aggro. They're very, very similar decks, though the Gruul Prowess deck is the Leyline of Resonance deck. It uses Slickshot Show Off, and is way more focused on pump spells and dealing an insane amount of damage very, 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 very quickly, rather than just being a go-long, like, good red-green aggro deck. And then the most popular deck in standard is the Esper Self-Bounce deck. What this deck is attempting to do is play a bunch of enchantments and permanents that do things when they enter for very, very cheap, and then play cards that return those things to your hand so that you can play them again. And when they get returned to your hand, other good things happen, and so you eventually just wildly outcard your opponent with these cards that are not great on the surface, but when you play them a million times are very, 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 very good. So that is the standard metagame. If you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Check me out on social medias. Links are above me and in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.